I believe the planche demands a lot of strength. Now, I don't mean just specificity, I also mean general strength. Strength that can be transitioned to raw weights and general numbers. Now, I know that it's not accurate to compare free weights numbers or statistics to the planche. So you can't say the prerequisite of the planche is to bench press 1.5 times your body weight. That just isn't the case. There's so much more specificity, and you can't say that, like you can't say someone that benches 100 kilos can planche, you can't say that someone that planches can bench 100 kilos. You need to consider weight distribution, how tall you are, all these other, factors that affect your ability to planche, and of course, your ability to bench press. So, why am I bringing this up? I guess I have a habit of trying to assimilate calisthenics with weighted variations. I love the idea of taking two very distinct disciplines and finding a blueprint that just overlaps both sides equally. Now, of course, in the end, specificity is king, and you need to cater like all your training to that particular discipline. But I think there are always fundamentals that work out. But I feel like recently I've made a small discovery. In order to be truly strong in the planche, you need to be ridiculously strong. Now, my numbers right now are, I can bench 100 kilos, I can shoulder press 85 kilos, seated 85 kilos. And I thought those were pretty good values, but at 65 kilos. However, I didn't realize that in order to be really good at the planche, my numbers just in general need to be much higher. There's no specificity here anymore. I just need to get stronger. So I reckon my bench needs to be up at the perhaps 115 kilo range, or perhaps even 120. And my shoulder press needs to be up perhaps like in the 90 to 95 kilo range in order for me to comfortably planche. You know what? Maybe even 100 kilo shoulder press at 65 kilos would help me to comfortably planche. I've done enough specificity, I reckon, or a lot of my training has catered towards just a planche. So I think from this point on, I just need to get stronger and then drive it towards the planche. Excuse me. Now, these pseudo planche push-ups here, I did 4 sets of 3. And yet I found this harder than doing 75 kilos for 4 sets of 3 if I were to do shoulder press. It makes no sense, or maybe it does make sense. But if that is the amount of effort that is required for just pseudo planche push-ups, a body weight exercise, does that mean I am getting the equal strength gains from those exercises? Is doing pseudo planche push-up 4 sets of 3 going to be equally high yield as doing 4 sets of 3 at 75 kilos shoulder press? I have no clue. The intensity of both guys are pretty even. I might even argue that the pseudo planche push-ups push me to the max. I get absolutely jacked up from them. But who knows? Maybe there's that idea of time under tension that's affecting it as well. So maybe that lacks a bit of strength. I don't know. But of course, pseudo planche push-ups will transfer much better to the planche as compared to a shoulder press because of specificity and the benefits of just general strength. But these are just some thoughts that have been on my mind lately, and I'm just hoping I get stronger. Yeah. So that's basically it, and I'll finish it off here.